Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of September 16th through the 22nd, 2024. So I'm shuffling up the cards now. I'm going to make this a quicker reading, but there's a lot going on astrologically this week. We have, this is the final week of Virgo season. So the sun will be leaving Virgo and entering into Libra on Sunday the 22nd, and also on Sunday the 22nd we have the autumn equinox or the spring equinox if you're in the southern hemisphere. So the days and nights will be equal length, very harmonious energies there. And then also we have the Pisces lunar eclipse on September 17th. This really begins eclipse season for us. Eclipse season happens twice a year, every 6 months, and essentially it's a set of two eclipses, a solar and lunar eclipse. So this marks the second eclipse season of 2024, and we have the Pisces lunar eclipse happening on Tuesday of this week that we're reading for, and then the solar eclipse will be in Libra on October 2nd. So in between those two dates, it's going to be a time of intense change, drama. Eclipse seasons always bring forth a lot of life changes in a little amount of time. Just the energy is really, really high, and life becomes a little bit more dramatic during this time. And depending on who you are, that could be a fun thing or that could be a crazy thing, you know? Crazy changes tend to happen during eclipse seasons. I'm going to make a whole set of videos for you guys. So check out your eclipse reading. I will be posting them on September 14th, 15th, and 16th. So subscribe for that. Turn on the notifications for that. Mars is also in Cancer, your sign. Mars does not really do well in Cancer, but I'm very interested to see how this will play out for you. You may have more energy, feeling more empowered due to this. Also, Mars in Cancer just brings out some more like passive, sort of like energetic, subtle communication. So I'm wondering if Cancers will be able to like connect with people on a more intuitive, psychic level during this time, but we'll see how it shows up for you. First card out this week is the Page of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of energy, a lot of vigor. So I do feel like this Mars being in your sign may give you some more energy. There's a newness here. Whenever pages come out, it kind of reminds me of aces because it's showing like a new beginning here. Specifically with the wands, this is a passionate new beginning. So I'm seeing working on a lot of creative projects for you guys, or a lot of dreams and goals for you. You know, even projects and things, hobbies that have been sitting around unfinished for a long time. You may be randomly getting the urge to just finish them. And yeah, I'm seeing just a lot going on. Your energy seemingly returning for some reason, which is really great. I just intuitively feel, has nothing to do with like astrology and what it means, that Mars being in Cancer for this time is just gonna give you the drive to do more, complete more, and just, you know, get more done, I guess you could say. Also, with the Page of Wands coming out, you may find some invigorating new passion in a certain connection of yours. And this could be like a friend that you're really enjoying hanging out with, or even love that you feel very passionate about. And it feels newer, feels fun. So that's cool. Six of Pentacles coming out. I don't know why I want to say the phrase, finally, somebody who reciprocates the amount of energy that I put into relationships. Wow. So that was clairaudience right there. Finally, somebody who reciprocates the amount of energy that I put into relationships. Finally, somebody else who treats relationships and work with the level of integrity and respect and energy that I treat them. It feels like reciprocation is starting to finally unfold for Cancerians. And another significant astrological thing that's happening this week, but also like for the next couple of weeks, we talked about this already, is Pluto doing its final farewell in Capricorn. It briefly went into Aquarius, which was really positive for Cancer energy. Any of the cardinal signs, very positive. and it's doing its final round in Capricorn. And so like mid-November and onwards, you're free from this restrictive influence of Pluto. And during this time, I feel like Cancerians in particular, like literally the last 16 to 20 years, you may have felt like you were everybody's mother. You know, you were the one always giving and giving and giving. And it seemed like almost nothing would give back in the way that you gave. And not even just relationships and friendships, but also the work that you do, the projects that you do. Like you give so much, but you're not you maybe didn't feel like you were getting what you deserved back for all of this time. Very, very restrictive energy that was out of your control. And I feel like this week with the eclipses, with everything going on astrologically, you're starting to get glimpses. Like the energy is starting to slowly trickle into your life where reciprocation is finally something that you are starting to see in your projects, in your goals, in your career, in your relationships, in all areas of your life. You've been working so tirelessly for a very long time, and finally you're meeting the people who give back the same amount, if not more than you do. You're seeing the results. It's beautiful. Four of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Yeah. This is giving similar energy. I believe it was, which sign was it? It was one of the earth signs. There was this message here of like, when you cut something, it was Capricorn, which is similar to you, your opposite sign. They had this message of like, being in a shadow period when you cut something out of your life, you take some time to be like by yourself, or like you may not be 100% ready to jump into the next chapter. And this is a very like subconscious energetic thing that happens. And I'm seeing similar energy for you where you may have been in a shadow period, taking time to yourself to just heal, to rest, to focus on you, focus on your own healing, growth and development, etc. Getting some rest. And yeah, I'm seeing a continuation of that this week. Trying to rest, trying to recover. I'm also wondering, Cancer, if you had a lot going on this past weekend for when we're reading this week, or like the weeks before. Maybe you just had a lot you were focusing on, a lot of projects you were finishing up, a lot of things that you had to do, and you are like finishing all of those up, and it's like, okay, let me take like a brief second to just rest and bask in the fact that there's nothing to do. Second row of cards out, Page of Pentacles, right underneath that Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, there is a really significant partnership or friendship that is budding this week. Okay, so it may be in the early stages of unfolding in your life, but it's really positive. And there's a lot of passion, a lot of excitement coming from this, because there's the passion, the fun, the romance of being with this person, whether it's a friend or a lover, a relationship. But then also you both have this element of like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I want to be stable for you. I want to be like a solid part of your life for hopefully forever, you know? There should be no reason to walk away from each other. We could just talk through any problems. So I like this. I like this energy for Cancer. It feels like, and there could be multiple connections in your life that are beginning to like take off a little bit, really budding. We have the 9 of Wands coming out. So yeah, there may be some resonant fears from the past of like not having your feelings reciprocated, or like this could be like, oh, everybody who I finally get excited about in like a friendship or romantic way, the second I start getting excited, they get scared and walk away. So you may be having that fear of like, okay, I gotta hold it together. Let me tell you something. It takes a long time to get to know a Cancer. You guys are connected to the crab and crustaceans for a reason, because I feel like Cancerian energy is some of the most loving people on this planet, like pure, loyal, loving people on this planet. But you guys protect yourselves with like a thick exterior. Like it takes a while for you to let all your walls down and let your guard down and be just comfortable with somebody. And I feel like in your relationships, you may go through this process where maybe you're a little bit shy at first, or you don't talk that much at first. You hold people at a little bit of a distance from you at first, not really being your weird self, your authentic self in front of them, until you're fully comfortable and trusting of them. And then it's like suddenly, once you reach that point, there's like a big tidal wave that is as large as the ocean of just love and devotion, and you doting on your relationships. And some weak people may feel scared at that, like when your emotions finally click and turn on for somebody and you're ready to let them into that soft, loving part of yourself, because a lot of people on this planet have never really received unconditional love that Cancerians are capable of providing. And you are very selective, being a Cancerian, in who receives that love from you. So sometimes it may click on, you give people that love and they get scared and they run away, or they self-sabotage. It's like, because they always wanted what you had to offer in terms of love, in terms of devotion, and they don't know what to do with it, so they get scared and run away. And I'm seeing here partnerships, friendships, connections, where you may be feeling like you're about to reach that point with somebody, and there may be this subconscious fear from within that, okay, they may run away, because that may have happened in the past for you. However, I'm seeing with these two pages coming out upright, right on top of each other, that you don't have to have that fear with this person, because they're trying to be in it for the long haul here, and they're wanting to, keep you around. Like they want that from you. So final card out is the 8 of Swords, right underneath that 4 of Swords in reverse. So there could be some stress recovery taking place this week. Yeah, there could have been some stressful cycles, or just a lot going on in general for you in the previous week, and this is asking you to take some time to rest, to rejuvenate, relax, or connect with some sort of, self-care rituals that fill your cup back up, whether that's sleeping in, going to the gym, exercising, taking walks, spending time on your creative project, like just keeping life a little bit calmer while some emotional things come up for you. It's very beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely subscribe if you've not already. Turn on the notification bells to be notified whenever I post. Watch your eclipse readings once they come out, because again, this is going to be a time of intense energy and changes for a lot of people. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. Doing these things helps the channel out. And definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.